Hello, welcome. Is it recording? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That's me, Double. That's me on this revolutionary rise of an upwards that is happening at this time. A spiritual warfare is a real, guys. Welcome. So, Spirit brings me here to babbles, and so here I am, ready to babbles. Going in. Throat chakra clearing. We're aligning our chakras in every kind of magical, delicious way. Right? Inspired I am to make this divine tea today that is inspired about in regards to opposition. Opposition with those that will test you. Try to trigger you. Meant to prick you, my dear. Right? If you don't have any kind of wisdom, my dear, right? Archangel Michael, energies. There's a lot of crackling. A lot of cracks are going pop. A lot of people on their fake woke kind of development of an evolution of a still trying to projectile vomit onto you their own misery and misfortune. You see, ooh, I see it clear. You know what I mean? Because they'll try to infiltrate, my dear. There's a lot of things being cleared here right now at this moment in time. Okay? Messages from the divine, call it whatever it is that you want. We understand, overstand, and we comprehend that there's a spiritual warfare going on, and they are here to try to keep you under. Let us rise. Wise. Dawn. Dominate your energy field with frequency, vibration. For you are the elixir, the fixer, the energy that needs to be, everything that it needs to be in order to transcribe, you see. Right? So here we are. Now I'm beginning to feel the energies of, I'm getting cold, very cold. The energies of Aries. I'm like, what? Human, speak, right? Because triggered is not me. Aligned in every kind of way. I see it for what it is, and even when it's coming into my flavor of a stage, and I'm just like, these mofos want me to entertain this. Command your post, miss, mister, see, yes, no, you know what I mean? Catch these things, right? You are energy. I am master energy, caretaker of this vessel, a ship. I like to play with this, right? Tickle this. It's quite the elixir fix. Curly swirly. Right, it's dynamic. And so, observer effect of these kind of domino effects that will try to trigger you to react out of pocket. No, that no happen here. Do you hear me clear? We stand firm in our stance, holding our command. breathing in these sound elements that are our frequencies and vibrations that we choose to compute. Do you hear what I'm saying? We do not pollute the atmosphere with toxic old waves that used to be the center of entertainment that took over the waves. We are here. Am I clear? Doorbell. Hey, I'm back. So yeah, it's a little nippy even though spring is here. And dear doorbell, squirrel, you know, that happened to ring, my dear. Distractions, right? They could be a part of life, but that doesn't mean that you don't get back into your motherfucking masterful align in alchemy and do whatever it is that you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Because you do what you need to do. And if you don't do it, did you need to do it? Did you want to do it? These are the questions that one must ask. So when I went down to answer to the bell, right, the lady next door, you know, because I guess mail was coming around too. I'm like, hi, how are you? You know, that's when she's like, oh, you know, my husband, he passed away the other day in March, you know, because she speaks Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish no matter what I look like. I speak a lot of other languages unknown to human, like code, language code, a whole bunch of Jupiterian, Neptunian, Plutonian, Saturnian codes. Okay, multidimensional codes. Wait, but either way, that's sad, right? So here we are evolving through the sad, through the bad, through the mad, through the injustice, through every single funky nunky, not nice things that happens all around, throughout town, through dimension, interdimension, intergalactic. They'd be on like autopilot, like, what are you doing? Baby! Shiva. I speak Shiva. So, here we are. Here we are. Thriving, striving, rising, aligning, alchemizing. Doing what we need to motherfucking do any motherfucking way because I can, I will, and so I do. Right? Right. Empowered in that kind of way. We sing in harmony in that kind of way, that alchemy in that kind of way. So what do you do when mofos want to try you, test you, right? Today, I had a registering that was really cool because I was like, okay, spirit. Okay, that's cool, right? Something that was meant to trigger me, in which maybe once upon a time, even if I speak about it and I'm emotion filled, it's because I'm an emotional person. True that. Beautiful. So that's great, right? I'm just sorry. Is that even though, you know, it might appear and you're like, oh, it's daylight and it's Friday, my dear, and you don't know when I'm recording anyways, my dear, but I'm still gonna upload this immediately after I am finished and stuff like that. I am in the middle of multitudes of multiple projects and things that I'm overseeing and doing and taking care of myself, no matter what it looks like on the outside. Okay, this is a multifaceted, beautiful, divine, multidimensional goddess being operating in her masterful alchemy on this motherfucking plane of multidimensional existence, okay? Up in here. But now that I know that I received that, I'm gonna silence that so that we can stay here, present, now, mistake, because I can and I will and I operate this motherfucking way. What can I say, right? Cleanse the space. So, check this out too, before I even go into my, what are you doing? What the fudge? What is up with you? Do you want to get back on? Okay, so get over here. Come here. Come here. Come, but you gotta come here. But come over here. I'm not gonna go reach for you. Come. Baby. She's trembling. Come here. Would you come here? My goodness. Ridiculous. You know, this is why I put barricades around me, because they all want to be near me. Okay. You should see the audience I have out where you don't see. Remember, I have cats. Eyes everywhere, okay? They're aliens, I swear. Shiva! What? Go over there. You look like a ferret. You look like a ferret. You what? You look like a ferret. She looks like a ferret. She looks like a ferret. I'm gonna let her inch to me, because then if I go to grab her before she go run. You're ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, what were you saying? Right? So beautiful. Alchemizer. Through it all. Yes, you, beautiful soul. Not the other ones that watch here. Even though, you know what, I would like to still say you're a beautiful soul. You have the potential to be a beautiful soul, but you want to be an a-hole instead. So that ain't my motherfucking problem, alright? And you're not going to project that vomit over here and be mad at me and then try to hurt my motherfucking feelings because you refuse to be accountable for your own damn life. That ain't my motherfucking problem. Whew. I guess I need to let that out. Okay. Right? But you, beautiful soul, just tuning in and grasping and evolving and ascending and doing all those wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. Yeah, you. Hi. We thriving, we striving, we getting through, we rising through every motherfucking weather station. I'm over here riding my surfboard, even though I've never surfboard before. But I want to. Oh no, not in the way that I imagine surfboarding. But I did do in Cali the morning surf yoga through a thing, and I had to paddle and do swervy thingy majiggies, and I met a baby seal, and went against the current to get to the place with the yoga, paddleboard surfing yoga. I don't know, it was nice. So, but I didn't ride a wave. I don't think I would have, well maybe, oh no. But that was a funny experience in itself, because for a quarter portion of the entire duration, I paddleboard surf yoga without removing the weight. And so what everybody was looking like it was so easy breezy, I'm like, why am I the only one? Like what's going on here? I should be fast. It was because I never let go of the weight. And then she paddles back to me. She goes, "Oh no, Jennifer." I'm like, "Well, that explains why I'm all the way back here." Yeah. After that, it was a wrap. I was out there. Which brings me back to present day drama, right? Energies of this drama. It's like you're ascending, right? You're doing all what you gotta be doing. You're taking care of you, right? Yeah. Awesome. Bueno. Good job. Excelente. And then you got Tom, Dick, Harry, Mofo, and all these other little... I don't even know bad names. Like, I don't even know my system, although I got it in me. I just don't even want to go there. They just all these miserable folk, right? Let's just call them miserable folks. That's not a joke. How miserable these folks of a joke be. They like to poke woke folk and be like, yeah, the audacity. Yeah, I got this bold audacity right now to cock slap you with my energy and knock you the motherfudge out, right? Of existence. Catapult you with my creative blast of decapitation. For you are no longer even a part of my vibration, sensation. Goodbye, vibration. See you in a... When you evolve, it's like, okay, tú quieres papao. I'll give you real good papao. Come here, sit on my lap. Strip you like that. Smack your butt like that. Don't be looking at my phone. Mind your business, okay? So, yeah. Oh, and then in celebration of just all this wonderfulness, right? Of just skip to my present day now of thankful gratitude, like for my Divine T3A Alchemy sales, right? Of just like it just I don't talk about extended card. I'm just very grateful when I get to the point and when I can talk about my gratitude with the T's. We'll get there. But in the meantime, I still have one bottle of Coquito saved, right? That I've been like kind of like sipping on periodically, you know, like because the whole theme of this is divine alchemy, okay? Come on. I'm gonna mess up my makeup. Oprah says cries up. That's so sad. Thanks, Oprah. Don't be looking at my nose. Oh, my mom. That's what she be saying. My mom be like, don't talk like that. Okay. What was I saying? Right. So, the coquitos, right? Holiday season, like. So the difference between the coquitos and the teas, and this is also to also understand your own divine mastery of alchemy. It's like the coquitos, I like to do them, I love to do them, but I get overwhelmed with them. And by the time coquito season's over, I'm like, oh, God, till next season, right? When I love it again and then like it and then put it away until the season, right? It's not to be doing all year round. No. That's how I feel about them, but I love to do them. The teas, I make, it's like a religion, right? I make constantly. I have been making them for myself forever, and I really do love it over ice, and it's very medicinal, it's very preventative, it has long-term benefits and uses, and now with my elite clientele, they received the teas from me, and that was my first clientele with my tea. So I'm happy and content with all of that. But now that it started picking up traction, and you know, people are like, what is that? Because you know, I share pictures and all this kind of stuff, and you know, people want to try my teas because they meet me and all this kind of stuff. And I started sharing my teas, and everybody's like, oh, you should sell these teas. And I'm just like, it's just me making them, right? So now, you know, divinely led, divinely guided, divinely protected, right? It's like you can give someone the motherfucking recipe, but you, not the alchemy, okay? So, you know, and, you know, it's just a love of mine. I just truly love making it. Like, I don't know what else to say but that. Like, I put a lot of love and alchemy into these batches of in my cauldron, right? So, whatever. So, you know, and there's always an emotion, there's always a theme, there's always a reason behind the creation of every time I go behind the scene and I make these things, you know. So for the Coquito, it was Empowerment 2021 because of everything that had occurred during, you know, 2020 with, you know, the COVID and all this kind of stuff, and just, you know, the hysteria, the mass hysteria of a lot of things, and just, you know, just all these hate crimes and just coming into the forefront, and, you know, what better way than to alchemize something that we need? And that's the kind of energy I put into my things. And that's just priceless, you know what I mean? Yeah. You can't copy your soul, though. Let me know. So anyways, this is that Coquito. Empowerment 2021. Because life should be fun. And legit, I'm having a blast putting together my first subscriptions for my teas. And there's a lot of things going on in between the scenes of the presentation behind what I want you to receive when you order a tea from me, because this is my mystical elixirs, Divine Tea Alchemy 12-ounce quantum infusions. It is supposed to be spectacular. So what you're receiving from me is quite intimate and divine, and you'll receive everything, like, as terms of, like, everything with the ingredients and all that kind of stuff that goes into the tea, but just the presentation of what you're going to receive from me when you order the tea and the intimacy between that. I'm excited for the first shipment that's going to be sent out soon, because I do have strong 2 Virgo and Cap in my chart too as well, with, and then, you know, I have all my creative other signs that participate, and, you know, my watery elements is Scorpio and Pisces, right? Pisces, right? And Pisces, right? Sagittarius, Leo, all that kind of great shit. But anyways, that rule, certain kind of dynamics, I got them all infused, working together too, like we're doing our dances here, and so, you know, I want it to be perfect. You know, I know there's no such thing as perfect, but I want it to be what I'm envisioning it and how I'm receiving it. And so the more and more that I keep, like, you know, receiving orders from you guys, I just want to cry because I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing it. So thank you. So I've been really enjoying this process. Okay? Wait, so you're in your uppity up. That's what's up, right? You're doing your thing, and then some mofo want to come over here on the side and be like, I don't agree with you, or just starting with you in some kind of way, or whatever is going to be your trigger. I always say our triggers are going to always be different because we're each on different paths. So what necessarily will be my trigger is not going to be your trigger, right? Because it's where we are in our own leveling of individualism, of evolution, right? So wherever you are individually, and wherever, right, it's like different levels, different doubles, right? But again, although we are one in every kind of elemental kind of phenomenal way that links us together energetically, frequent, like whatever we're energizing and frequencing out. Now, that's your mass evolution of soul, DNA, cellular, molecular infusion, right? A quantum evolution that is individual. So we are not the same in those kind of degrees and elements. Sorry, Charlie, right? Right? These are earned spots in your DNA molecular field of upgrade, of ascension process that is happening here. So you don't let nobody ever make you feel any less than worthy and deserving that you most certainly are for the leveling of development of earned accreditation here of your own mastery of evolution. This is not motherfucking easy. But you surpass every challenge victoriously, because that's how you rise in evolution, with your consistency, your dedication, and your willpower, even when you've been beat motherfucking down. You adjust that crown, and you wear that shit proud. Yep. Empowerment 2021. That was the theme of the Coquitos when I was making it. And trust. Everybody that got those batches of Coquito got some magical alchemy. Right? So, excuse me, I'm a little bit sniffly because I keep crying in gratitude. That's a good reason to cry, right? Because I remember there's been many times that I was crying for different reasons. Most recent, too. Yeah, I was going through March Madness. Right? We all get hit. And we just readjust. Because that's a must. And ta-da! Right? Right. You listen up. And shake it off. Every energy, entity, parasitic, motherfudging energy frequency of any motherfucking kind of thing that I say no to, that you are not invited to my energy field through, you cannot penetrate to. Irresistible as I know this. I get on my high motherfucking online as I alchemize this time tasty as I taste it so magically delicious, right? And we just adjust, because that's a must. And we stretch, right? Oh, my ESP CIRCLE's free. There's a free version and a non-free version too. But the free version too, you can join too. That's every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Daylight time? I don't know. I get confused. My friend keeps telling me I say it wrong, but I still don't know which one is right. Either way, it's 10 a.m. my time, wherever I am. Okay? And then 10 p.m. my time, wherever I'm at. It's like you keep saying it wrong. East Coast. East Coast vibes, okay? Right? So we stretch into our line. I love doing, everything. I'm a big advocate of body movement, right? Flow, right? System, right? Raised on this kind of development. I'm very thankful and grateful for, because it has created a lot of intimacy with myself and my body, you know what I mean? And me getting to know myself, getting to know all about me, getting to know me, and getting to know all about me. That's where you are. You're so cute. So I welcome you in that development, right, of evolution of I stand in my motherfucking powder with powder. Somebody's eating powder or something. right? Okay. Powder. No. Power. I stand in my motherfucking power. No matter the opposition that comes my way, waving their swords my way, acting like I'm a problem. Excuse me that my existence bothers you. Hey, go fuck yourself. You don't know what I'm saying? What? No. But do you follow my rule and command? No. Man. Nor woman. Unless, you know, we're getting into some kinks. And, you know, I like you and you like me that way. And then we get a little kinky that way. And, you know, you want to tell me what to do and I tell you what to do. And we switch our rules and we can play too. But if that's not what you're talking about, then talk to me about the demand of evolution, of revolution you are on that is part of your own soul journey that got nothing to do with me. You're gonna come here and judge me, you see, and try to tell me that I'm bad, you see? Spitting on me. I'm like, you pulling a sword at me? Double edge that shit to yourself. That's gonna help. Right? Or the hysteria of people that have the audacity to projectile vomit onto you their own misfortunes, to say that it's you that creates their misfortune. Are you fucking kidding me? God don't like ugly, right? That's your God. You don't like ugly, okay? This shit is good. So now this goes here for longevity. This is me. Because this batch was made. I know who made it and I know where it came from. I also like the cat. This batch was made before the new year. We are in, what month is this? April. Four months later. Oh, and the potency. I had these haters that knew this was the best motherfucking coquito they've ever tasted in town, and they try to front with another coquito, acting like that was the best. Man, hop off. Anyway, spiritual says something. I'm not even gonna repeat that because that's none of my business. But everybody reaps what they sow. You know what I mean? I'm not exempt from that either. You do fuck shit, you do wrong shit, you do anything that's gonna keep you up at night with your Knight of Swords kind of energy in your own mind, right? Ten of Swords kind of plays to your own motherfucking heart, right? The self-deceit that comes from a lot of awakenings that are from lower lands. Not in that energy, man. That's for you to rise up in that kind of command, right? I'm not gonna go and sit here and pretend that I'm gonna be offended by anybody's perception of where they are in their own evolution of truth. Let that be their own pollute. Like, you don't need to entertain that too. So, you know, there's gonna be energies that are gonna come and tempt you to bring you down into their space to meet them there again. And you're just gonna have to, like, no man, yo no quiero bailar contigo. I think I said, I am not gonna dance with you. I dance by myself. Shut up, right? So yeah, so how are you guys? Right, so it's been interesting. It's been very, very interesting. And so I grabbed these cards and let's see. These have a mix of cards in here, and we're just gonna pull stuff out. I'm excited because I do have to go. Mars energy, the drive for the confronting of the action. Isn't Aries ruled by Mars anyways? And that's just like the first card, Saturn, the maturity that it brings, right? So like we got the maturity that brings certain kind of things into alignment, right? So that comes with consistency. That comes with dedication to your practice, to your growth, right? So that means that you have been working on you for a motherfucking long time, probably all your life. If you're like me, all your motherfucking life, you've been a little bit woke, right? That's no joke, right? And so even when you was asleep, right? So we are now in the Mars-driven energy, right? To allow ourselves to illuminate, create, master with the wisdom, right? Because Saturn is all about being wise, being mature, being responsible, being accountable, being driven in alignment, right? In truth, like Saturn comes and it's like, when Great Grandpa Saturn comes, I'm like, I hope I'm doing everything good right now because I sure have been through it. Okay, let's see. Right, it's like having Moldavite in front of me. Moldavite. Okay, so, right? So, drawing caution to the wind, right? Being wise in your own development. Now I speak it, right? Knowing the power of what you speaketh into existence. I speaketh life. I speaketh death. Let me speaketh truth. But in wisdom too, you could be truthful and be wrong, real. Unnecessary too. I've been that. I've been ruthless in my words. That's why you have to be mindful with what you say, because you can kill a person instantly. Right? The attraction of Venus, the pleasure from good times, right? So in love too, wisdom in love, discernment, right? Acting in alignment, in accordance to that, not settling energy, right? I'm an activist for celibacy, but I'm also, I understand. Well, everybody gotta go through what they do. Alright. But I'm a big advocate for cleanse your space, your vessel. Love yourself so much that you don't even need that. It's not about living in denial. I had to meet that side of myself too, where people be like, oh, well, you act like you don't want a relationship. So people might be like, you want a boyfriend? Okay, maybe. Well, yeah, sure, that would be nice, you know, one time, but and it has nothing to do with like need or like want. It's just that's like the conditioning of our world to say that that is has to exist. You know what I mean? Why can't it just be what it is when it is what it is without a definition? You know what I mean? If a lover comes into the midst, then you have this love affair of whatever it's gonna do to take you there, like this whimsical, you know, call me freaking utopian. I don't know what to say, but all I know is that it doesn't need to vibrate one way or one way. You know what I'm saying? And so to fix yourself, it's all part of the conditioned view. Let's go outside of this box too. Like, what is it that you're trying to pursue? Right? I have people tell me, oh, you know, I'm too picky or this and that and all, because in their mind I should be with someone at the time. Are you kidding me? I am most satisfied with myself. Take me out of my peace and bring me in your misery? No, thank you. Right? So it's like, and then, you know, you meet people that are like, oh, I can't meet your expectations. Who's asking you for, who's telling you to be anything but what yourself? Just be real. Let be what be, right? Right? Or even just when people take offense to certain kind of things. Oh, like even now, most recent, like with more than one person in my life or in my circle, life or path, telling me about my spirituality and how it offends their religion. Like, I'm sorry I offend you. Like, who the fuck is over here walking around offending you? If you're offended by anything that I do, you got a problem, not me. And I'm still not offended by the offensive you, but the audacity to come at me, like to try to tell me I offend you, you could suck a cactus with that shit and go hop over that 3 fences away, because I can still feel you anyways, but get the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? With that kind of energy of dramatic display. Are you kidding me? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. And they call me a bitch. No, witch. Correction. Right. So, yeah. So we're all following our north. Our north, right? North node. There will be success from the benefit of all these things that you are doing consistently, dedicatingly following your north. Follow your true north. What's your north node sign? Right? These are important, right? Polarities. You come in with the dominance of your south node sign, right? So you come in acting south. Like, this is what I be about, right? Whether it be energetically and whatever life lesson point you had left off in that last development of your south node district, your north node comes in and says it's the elixir of that fixer, and it's like, and in this plane of existence, because you've already attributed life to that, you now need to come in full circle whole, right? And you need to complete this north node, right? Here we go. Unload, unfold. What's happening here? Right? Making shit clear. Right? And Neptunian, right? So Neptunian force that's coming in, the idealization, confusion regarding sacrifice. So what is sacrifice? So that's another that's like another pollution of an existence that has been creating such dynamic and confusion and pollution to people's own spirituality about the sacrificial parts of what they're supposed to do in order to have this union with God, source, creator, creation, in honor and ancestors and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not gonna go in that one deep right now because that goes really motherfucking deep, but that is a dynamic and an aspect that needs to come out of that box too, because there's an expansion of that that's trying to hear happen too, because it's even grander than that. Right? Don't tell me how to pay homage to nothing, alright? Go piss over there. And it's not even meant to be said in any leveling of disrespect or disregard to people's belief systems, right? It's just go piss over there. Seriously. We'll bring that back. And you drink it. You're stupid. Okay? We're here to inspire others, right? And we got to be prepared for the sacrifice of that in your authenticity. Okay? Yielding is the only motherfucking way for that, so you get on your knees in your own surrender. Right? So that was that, and I didn't even know I was going to read from those, but that was that message from these cards, and I forget always the name of these cards. But there are like karma cards. They're like karma cards. In Sagittarius, insights to understand the wisdom of resulting from the understanding of the shit that we do, right? Understanding, overstanding. I'm telling you, join my ESP circle, right? Evolutionizing our spiritual practices, right? With practicalities, right? With our spiritual rituals, by being consistent, being diplomatic, being practical about how we master our own alignment and alchemy, with breaking it down into simple functions that are manageable for each of us, right? Breaking down the macro concepts, right? That's how I keep saying it. Breaking down the macro, right? The shit that is so motherfucking hard to just grasp, right? Because our brains are like, mind blown, right? So, right, we take that macro and we're making it micro so that we can micromanage, right? Right? So, join me, right? It's fun. And if you have any questions or anything that you have challenges with, that you have blockages for, that you know and you need assistance with, share it, because I get to address that too, right? Because that's part of what this is all about and why I'm creating the ESP circle, right? So that we can evolve our spiritual practices with wholeness, right? With clarity, with power, right? With empowerment, with our empowering our own spiritual rituals, right? So yeah, that's what I'm here for. Alrighty, so what other cards I have in this pile? Alright, so the Please don't forget. Right? Right? So, beautiful. So we're gonna stand our ground, stand our power, stay feeling powerful, even when it feels like you're alone. You're not alone, and that's another battle that needs to be battled out. You're not fucking alone. So like, stop crying about that same kind of energy over and over again about feeling alone through this whole entire ordeal. Get over it already. You're not alone, and you need to do this alone, in essence. Okay? And the more that you just surrender to that, it just is what it is, right? Surrender to letting go of how you think it should be, because then that just brings in that ego mentality of deserving and worthiness factor, and you play that roller coaster ride of, oh, I deserve this, I really this sacrificial lamb, right? Of like, ooh, up and down, cut the shit out, cut the shit out, cut the shit out, write it fucking down, cut the shit out. Write down what you need to cut out and cut the shit out. Address it. Right? Stop with the back and forth. Look at that. Look at that. Stop with that back and forth shit already. Back and forth with whatever it is. Right? It's like that backsliding, right? So you gotta be optimistic here. You gotta be letting go of your fear. You have to let go of all loss that you have perceived, right? Let go of this and take now the Mars energy that's here, right? And activate our whys with full plan and action, right? Activating everything in that kind of full alchemy, taking one baby step at a time, right? No matter what, right? Getting out of the conflict, right? So the loving woman right here. So you got the loving woman dealing with conflict outside of herself, right? So you're this loving, divine, feminine energy embodiment, right? Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. What I mean is the alchemy of the yin side, okay? So remember, this doesn't go gender specifics. I don't, even though I speak he, she, me, thee, dove, that's my conditioning, right? But I speak energy. So even though there's a loving woman here on this card, it's just a feminine energy, and that could be male or female, okay? All right, so it's just someone is balanced in their loving energy, right? Sitting here, kumbaya, one with nature, in your fields, balance for real, sun shining down on you, and look at outside of you, the waters, the turbulence, right? Right, and you're just looking at it too, like, that's all you, right? What do you want me to do, right? About that stuck energy. And look at the stuck energy, the masculine energy. So it could be even this if you want to look at it in dynamics of a relationship, right? A loving woman, right, in this kind of energy field, and dealing with a masculine energy here that's in conflict and emotional waters, territory, right here in this stuck freaking energy. But guess what you see around him too? A motherfucking rainbow. Right? God's promise of hope, right? Somebody could be playing it safe too, or thinking they're playing it safe, right? But they gotta activate their higher self, right? Because they don't want to activate the decrease in their life, right? So you got the loving woman, it's masculine energy, and you got someone in their present power, right? Or needing to be in their present power. Look, you got a tiger and a lion energy here. Two powerful wildebeests, right? Look, so look, a loving woman was underneath here. In her present power. Right? I like this. I hear SEKHMET. SEKHMET came up another day for me. I don't know if I was talking it in a video or in person somewhere. If I was talking to you about SEKHMET in person, let me know. It could have been a channeling for you or whatever, but still, look at great achievement from operating from your own higher self. So this divine feminine energy, you're like tapped into your powerhouse of great achievement, that you're getting into your own status, that you're formulating in your freaking new cycle of life and the honoring path. So some of you too might be taking center stage in some kind of developments that are happening here, right? Of great achievement, right? So something's coming into fruition in your present power, right? Oh, that's divine. That's divine, right? right? To have some wonderful things occurring for you at this time. So something wonderful is happening here, and you're operating from this sense of higher self, and you're building a sense of status. For you, so some great achievement, right? So that could be in, I hear, even just career, personal success projects, like, you know, achievements and things. So maybe you might receive something in the mail, or some kind of award too. I don't know, you know, something cool, right? Present power, something of status, right? Like, so some kind of honoring, maybe some kind of fame, reclamation, like, you know, notoriety, achievement. You create something, like write something, become famous for, known for, you know, beaming, right? Look at an award, like on the stage, or maybe you are someone of the stage, of theater, of acting, of artsy, of singer, a rapper, artist of some kind, and mastering some kind of leveling of great achievement, right? Because many of you are artists, right? You're gonna get on stage right now, feel this way, or maybe even the message is to feel this way. You are on the honoring path, honoring your authentic self, where you can lead to great achievement, right? When you tap into this loving, self-loving energy, tapping into your highest self while you build a status, right, in your present power. Like, so this could be a masculine energy, and an energy, right, saying to you, masculine energy, right, hey, right, or the masculine energy that's within you, hey, activate your yin power, right, of self-love. Be the self-loving person to yourself, right, so that on the outside, your masculine power can have this great achievement with your status when you operate from this highest of self in your honoring path, because it's here written for you. So whether you're male or female, or whether you believe in this self or you're experiencing this now, it's on the path for you. So whether you're in the position where this is happening now, right, or not now, but you're on the path of this, is saying that it's here for you, right? It's here and presenting itself for you to have, for you, right, in your present day. So tap into your present day power, right? Because this great achievement that you have is on its way if you stay true to honor the path that you're on by operating out of your highest self. You are building the status quo that is authentic and true, right? And you're creating this new cycle that is for you. And then for those of you that are already holding true to this, operating off of your most highest of selves, right, the status, right, that you may have not sought, or that you seek, or whatever the case may be, it's on its way here, because it's taking center stage in your life now. And here you are glowing from how there's great achievement for you here, right, in your present power. So that was a nice message from these, right? Thank you. I guess I'll timestamp that too. So the other one was the karma cards, and these are, I forget. Look at this. I don't remember, but I'll try. I'll look it up. I'll forget. Let's see. What else I have here? Alright, let's see what animal cards are gonna pop up right now. These are one of my animal oracles. Hi, how are you? I hope you are finding wonderfulness with these messages. May these messages resonate with you, mind, body, heart, and soul. Either way, it is entertainment for your entertainment, and yeah, you're beautiful. I love that you're here. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what brings you here. And if this is your first time here, if these messages resonate with you, how you like them, which are your favorite, let me know if there's anything you want to talk for me to discuss or bring up at the ESP circle, whether you be there or not. I can always alert you and let you know, hey, I spoke about the thing that you wanted to learn more about. Check out this video, because the live part of the version will be shared publicly, either way, for you to tune in at any given time that you desire to. Listen, I do things on the whim. I'm not so, like, you know, organized in this kind of functions. I just do what I do when I want, and I do what I want when I want, right? And so that is part of the goddess development of evolution that I inspire, and for us all to do what you want, when you want, how you want, when you want, because it be that way, right? And so I don't go by time. So I say what I'm doing, right? And that's it, and I'm sharing. And it may not last for that long, but it's the consistency in me about evolving my creativity that is all about my evolution for me. You see what I mean? Right? So what animal message? I just saw tiger. We were just seeing tiger there from before, right? So what spirit animal messages do we have for the beautiful souls that are tuning in at this most divine, right moment in time? If you're interested in getting any of my delicious teas, oh my gosh, I'm going to be giving a giveaway of my teas, and I haven't announced it, I haven't said anything, and this is the first time I'm even mentioning it vocally out loud, and I guess spirit is pushing me to just make the announcement anyway. There will be an announcement coming soon about how you can get my magical elixirs, right? At a giveaway coming soon, right? But first I have to do the announcement giveaway with Jasmine's Box, New York City, right? The Sage Roll-On and the Sage Soap. And then I still have other lineups of other giveaways with other amazing, beautiful souls and that have their own businesses that are magical and I love and support in every kind of way, lined up for all of Enchanting's 2021 love giveaway. So please tune into that on my Instagram, which is for free for you. You know what I mean? So Instagram me at Enchantress, 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 and also for my teas, it's enchantresstheebabbler.com/shop, SHOP. Okay, that's where you can find my magically divine elixirs, and there is a wait time for every order because it is I who is the only one making these magically delicious teas. No matter what remedy of tea you think you can steal from me, I am the alchemical elixir of these fixer of these divine teas. You know what I mean? So, right, tiger, don't make me. Tiger, you licious. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Tiger. Blue Heron, okay? Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Yeah! Blue Hero is what I see. Blue Hero. Well, activate that throat chakra on blast, okay? And speak your truth, right? Authentic from you. Stand your ground and be so proud and just adjust that crown and be like, what do you think? You wanna knock me down? I'm unbreakable! Right? So face your problems head on with confidence and courage and you will emerge victorious. The boar. Roar, right? Blue Heron some more. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of judgment or disapproval from others. Motherfucking straight, okay? Polar bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. Polar bear, right? Be so rare because you are the shining star. Beautiful you are. So let us be all that we are, right? Free to be these things that we need to be for ourselves first, right? My body, heart, and soul, I am divinely led, divinely guided, divinely protected. And so in this power, I stand and I affirm, right? Rattlesnake, the experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Everything happens for a right reason. I shut the skin, I let go, I release all that does not serve me in any kind of capacity, right? I set it free, I rise, I surrender, right? Vulnerable as I rise, I inspire, I motivate, right? Now is the time for deep emotional healing, seagull, okay? Now is the time for deep emotional healing, shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of every situation, okay? Beautiful. Weasel, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, your ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you, right? See the little weasels for what they are and let them go. Okay? Right? I even had someone suggest, right? It's like seeing me and then you think bad thoughts about me and then you stump your toe later. and then cry and say I did witchcraft on you. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen. The powers that be, so mote it be. You wish ill upon another, you see. You shall bury yourself, you see. Immediately. For everything you send unto thee bounces back. Oh, for sure you shall see the truth in that. So mote it be. If you think you can, play with me, right? Express yourself through rhythm and rhyme, movement by drumming and dancing. Growls. Right? Beautiful. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Right? Alright. Any more messages from our animals before I move on to the final one? So this is Animal Oracle. I don't know the name of these. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others, okay? Oh, and Falcon. You know, Falcon came to me yesterday, and I was talking about a falcon, right? Because there's 2 falcons. They're endangered here in Jersey, and they're on top of a courthouse. And act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. I can't say this word. I say it in my mind, but I'm having a hard time saying it aloud. Equivocation. Equivocation. Look, you say it. But Falcon, right? Rising high, soaring high. Overcoming victoriously. Beautiful. Roadrunner, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. So I want to end that on that, right? So, right? So, actually, I want to end that on that. Right? I'm no more with the pulling of the cards right now. So I have other things that I need to do and take care of. So, someone's doing witchcraft on me because my hair is being pulled. Are you fucking kidding me? Right? Anybody trying to freaking send any kind of malicious attacks and all that kind of stuff, like, you need to freaking hop off and stop killing yourself, okay? Seriously. But, like, have a sense of humor right now at this time. Even if shit is sucky or certain things like not, like, you know, like, whatever, masterfully how you would design them to be. But understand that you are masterfully designed how you are making yourself to be. And that's a lot to be proud of. Okay? There is no other you. And you are beautifully aligning, too. And so, Spirit is like, clap for you. Right? I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? Look at club, right? Club them. See that club? That's your weapon, energetic weapon. When someone's trying to like make you act out of pocket, out of socket, club them with your energetic club, okay? Right? So some of you might be experiencing some kind of loss of some kind of like whatever, friendship, family member, something, right? Some kind of trouble having to deal with that kind of leveling of emotional hurt. That is always a challenge to like get through, right? Right, that's something in August. Right, advice from a friend. Right. For some of you, don't be so quick to take advice from a friend, but there's a great good fortune coming in here already. Right? So stay true to your north node, right? Let's talk north nodes more, right? You're on the road to success, okay? You're on the road to success, but remember, look at, for every mountain, one must climb it. You know what I'm saying? And depending on your leveling of fitness, the endurance and the amount of challenge will be different for everyone. And on different fields, you know, in spaces. You know what I'm saying? And so There's so much, you know, to be grateful for. So, you got, 1 second.
I got this feeling we're making true. A vision, a color, a sound of the voices all around. I got a vision, a spirit to make use of me. I am as hollow as a bamboo. I got a feeling that in the dark there's a whole lot of light, not demons or sharks. It's where I get right and find a new start. I got this feeling that in the dark I become me and you. I can see with the truth of the 3 worlds. Dedicated to the medicine that I last. My friends teach me your ways. I'll spend the rest of my days opening new pathways. Dedicated to the medicine, grant my mind, my friend. Equally blaze, light up the fire and send out your prayer. We are a people of unity. Be like the condor and fly so free. Be like the puma and walk the world. Holding our brothers and sisters out hand in hand, we gonna fill the cup. All hope to the great mother, bow down and pray, cause I do love her. She bred with the sun and made me, you and the rest of humanity stand with me. All hope to the wisdom keepers, plant doc teachers, online preachers, you put it all on the line, following orders sent from divine. Dedicated to the medicine that I last. My friends teach me your ways. I'll spend the rest of my days opening new pathways. Dedicated to the medicine, grant my mind, my friend. Equally blaze, light up the fire and send out your prayer. Dedicated to the medicine that I last. My friends teach me your ways. I'll spend the rest of my days opening new pathways. Dedicated to the medicine, grant my mind, my friend. Equally blaze, light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer. Light up the fire and send out your prayer.
This is a healing station. Welcome. Maybe somebody hurt your feelings. Let's cleanse our spirits. Somebody's trying to screw with your vision. I'm a lefty, so my left side is Little people been telling me what I'm doing is wrong, even writing with the left hand. Why are you writing with that hand? That's not the hand you write with. Just let that shit go. I'm always gonna invite you to loosen up with me, okay? So someone also asked me about my teas and what preservatives I use. Natural ones. So either way, thank you all for tuning in. I always invite you all to check in, commune with me. Let this be your healing sacred space of an oasis for you to visit outside of your healing space, an oasis. So if you don't have a healing space, an oasis, then welcome. I welcome you to join me here because I understand what it feels like. Yeah. But there has always been one thing that I've always wanted was never for others to feel how others have made me feel. Right? That mean girl syndrome, right? That stupidity. People want to cast you out because you shine, right? Or because they're jealous of you. Or because you evolve and they don't. Because you move past and they stay stuck, right? Or because you overcome and they just can't let go, right? Right? Or because they choose to conform and you do not, right? Because they want to look at it one way and they don't want you to see it any other. I get it. People want to live in their sea of denials and you want to speak your seed of truth and they don't like that. Oh, I get it. They want to call you problematic, troublemaker, or anything like that because you tell them how it is and you tell them exactly what it is that they want to refuse to deny, and they want to freaking sell you shit on a stick, and you want to tell them you can shove that shit up a stick up your mother fudging you know what, right? I get it. I get it. Right? You even got the fake gurus, the fake people out there fighting their own inner demons that don't even feel good about themselves, that'll hate on you in silence, right? And then take everything that you do and all these kind of things and utilize it for their benefits, but never, ever, ever, ever act in accordance to that kind of leveling of egoic surrender. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go too. Gotta go. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Get into that leveling of evolutionary, divine, orchestrate, right? You don't need to copy if you tapped in. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a copy if you tapped motherfudging in. What? You don't need to copy if you tapped motherfudging in. They're gonna get mad at me for that one. Here's a song. What is it? You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now, right? Oh my goodness, beautiful souls, you are great. I thank each and every one of you. I want to thank each and every one of you who came to the live. The lives. I just say so many names and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, and Shanique showed up at my live and I was just like fangirling. Like, what are you doing here? So either way, yeah, thank you so much. Yes, all the information that you need about anything that in regards to you and I connecting on any kind of multidimensional layering of a high, right, of our evolution, of a revolution, of a whatever. That's my old man over there, right? Will be in the description box, and if you don't see it in the description box, go to another video, the last video, which will have all the information in the description box, because remember, this is a one guidance team. I'm doing every motherfucking thing, and that's just how it be. And I'm gonna timestamp this eventually, unless one of you timestamp it for me before I do. That would be great. But yeah, I don't have that yet. I'm putting it out into the ethers. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Woo. Check your eyes. Are you seeing right? Ooh, some tricky play might come into play. That might make you question your beginnings and letting go. So something is going to be trying to hold you back from going through that door. Are you seeing straight, right, into your new beginnings? Okay. So we speak again. Love and alchemy to you from your divine enchantress Paddle. That is me, your mystic T3A